What's up everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. In today's video, we are talking about 20 tips for new Uber drivers. 20 tips that any Uber driver could use. So even if you've been driving for 10 years, okay, these tips are gonna apply to you, and I guarantee you're gonna learn something new. Maybe like another way to earn money. So before I get started, I wanna tell you all about our sponsor, Play Octopus, which is a company that actually pays Uber and Lyft drivers money. And as you can see, I have it set up right here in my car. It's a little tablet. I have a link in the description box, but you just set it up, your passengers get in, they play some games, you earn money. Play Octopus is awesome. Check out the link below. But without further ado, let's get started. These are the 20 tips that every Uber driver could use. Okay, tip number one is use a used car. Okay, you don't want to buy a new car to drive for Uber. Number one, it's expensive, and number two, it's expensive. Okay, you want to drive a used car that you don't care about because you're going to be putting on tons of miles on your car, and you don't want to depreciate your asset of a new car. You don't want to put on miles on a brand new car. You want to use a used car, something that gets decent gas mileage, or electric watt per hour. I don't know what the F that is, but if you drive an electric car, you know what that means. But yeah, use a used car, something that is mainstream. I'm talking Ford, Toyota, Honda, Hyundai. I don't know, don't use a Mercedes or a Beamer to drive rideshare because those are expensive to maintain. Tip number two is use a referral code to sign up. I have a link below to sign up for Lyft, and there should be one for Uber as well. And there's, Uber and Lyft need a lot of drivers right now because a lot of drivers aren't driving because gas is so expensive. So they have huge bonuses, like $500 bonus. I've seen Lyft $1,000 bonus because they really want to get new drivers on the road because they think that after they do that, they hook them in and then they're driving forever. So you don't have to drive forever, you can just get the bonus. Tip number three, we are for new Uber drivers, there are companies where you can put a tablet on the back of your headrest. I've already mentioned Play Octopus, so sorry if this is reiterating, but there's other companies too that do it. In my opinion, Play Octopus is the best because it's super easy, and they pay drivers up to $100 extra per month. So you could use that to pay your car bill, pay your rent, pay for Pokemon cards. I don't care. $100 extra per month with Play Octopus. Number four is Gridwise. Gridwise is an app that shows drivers where they're making the most amount of money. So if you drive for multiple apps or in different locations, they'll actually share with you where you're making more money, and they have a mileage tracker. So when you're driving for rideshare, a lot of times Lyft and Uber, they give you the miles to use for tax deductions. Those, they don't count every single ride. You got to drive somewhere. You got to drive to buy food while you're on your lunch break. These things are, consult with a CPA, okay? I'm not a certified public accountant, but a lot of these things could be tax deductions. So Gridwise has a free mileage tracker with it, so check that out if you'd like. Tip number five is have music playlists on your phone. I beg you all, if you're driving for rideshare, you want to have multiple music playlists. You want to have a chill music playlist. You want to have an upbeat music playlist. You want to have a mainstream music playlist. Maybe an oldies Frank Sinatra music playlist, because during the day, you don't want to be playing EDM bangers, right? You don't want to be dancing around at 7 a.m. while you're taking your passenger to work, okay? And they don't want to hear that music either. You might have your passenger come in and you're playing soft "Fly Me to the Moon," some nice chill Frank Sinatra, and your passengers will be like, this is nice, this is very relaxing. But at night, you probably maybe you do want to play Frank Sinatra at night. I don't know your vibe, but have some different ones and have a bunch of songs on there so you're not listening to the same songs over and over. What I suggest is really good is Mumford & Sons, Of Monsters and Men, Lumineers. Those are like chill acoustic bands that are like really friendly. I wouldn't play anything like too with a lot of cuss words and stuff. And also keep the music low, please. Like, for the love of God, don't blast music, because I've heard that complaint from all my friends as passengers. They're like, yeah, drivers need to not blast music. They're like, I don't want to, whatever. And then also have a music playlist for yourself too, for in between rides. Then you can listen to Lil Wayne on, you know, volume 80, right, in between rides. Okay, number 6 is be friendly with every passenger. You don't need to talk the ear off, but greet them by their name. Say, hey, you know, hey, Susie, how are you today? Like, hope you're ready for your, or I don't know, don't say hope you're ready for your ride. That's kind of weird. But it'll be like, hey, Susie, how are you today? You know, let's go to your destination. That's all you have to say. Don't ask them, oh, what do you do for work? Oh, hi, what do you have a boyfriend? Oh, well, yeah, where do you like to go out around here? Where do you live? Where are you from? Like, you don't need to do that. It also usually leads to reports because you're being creepy. Number 7, this is a safety one. Keep your doors locked when you're going to pick up your clients. Why? You never know. There's weirdos out there. They'll try to jump in your car, especially when you're doing late night bar pickups. The drunk people they see an Uber, they jump in. They ordered a Lyft. They're jumping in your Uber car. Make sure you keep your doors locked. Roll down the window and say, hey, what are you here for an Uber? If they walk up to you and say, what is your name? And they can confirm with you what your name is. That way you don't get a mix-up. And if they respond and say, oh, you need to tell me my name, and you go, actually, no, that's my only sense of security, what you can do is come around the back and confirm with the license plate, because that's on your app. You need to do that, or else you will get people who scam you, or worse, come in, and yes, there are plenty of assaults that happen in cars, so be careful, my friends. Don't let anybody in your car. Number 8, have a dash cam, plain and simple. It helps for insurance mainly. A lot of times, somebody crashes into you, you want to have dash cam footage. And you're on the road a lot more, you're going to be prone to more accidents. Number 9, set a schedule. I know Uber and Lyft, yo, love the flexibility and freedom, drive whenever you want. Well, if you sleep in till noon and clock in at 3 p.m. and drive till 6, and then go out for pizza and beers afterwards, yeah, you're probably only making like 20 bucks. So what I recommend, setting up a schedule, something that works for you. I recommend driving in the mornings. Do a morning shift, evening shift, I don't know. Set up a schedule. It helped me earn a lot more money, because at the beginning I was like not paying attention. But yeah, set a schedule. Okay, number 10. Oh, there's now a company that does your inspection for your car on the phone. It's a FaceTime inspection, so you don't have to drive to an inspection place. And for me, the inspection place is like 40 miles away. So I found this company called Rideshare Mechanic. I have a link below to them. I have links below to all these services, by the way, in the description. But Rideshare Mechanic, they literally set it up, and they'll be like, oh, turn your blinker on, and you're like literally recording it. They tell you to like go in a parking lot or in your garage. It's pretty cool. Number 11, sanitize your car as often as you can, because with everything going on, it's better to be safe. Your health is really important. I honestly don't really care about like cleaning the outside of your car. You can see here, like, I have scratches, I got marks. It's not the cleanest in the world, but as you can tell, I keep the that's actually, Lyft was like kind of mad that they were like, you need to get that fixed, and I was like, I haven't done that yet still. But you want to keep the inside of your car clean. As you can see here, I mean, this is what matters most, is like, make sure this is pretty clean. Doesn't need to be like crazy good, but just like basic stuff. The floors are generally clean, seats are clean, all this stuff. But yeah, don't worry about the outside too much, because if your car will get so dirty on the outside, and if you're spending 30 minutes to an hour a day washing it, it's such a waste of time. I only wash my car when I'm doing Uber and Lyft like once a week. Like, passengers really don't care. They care about the inside. They only see the outside for 2 seconds, right? Okay. Woo. Number 12. You already talked about this, but use apps that pay you extra money. Play Octopus, Survey Junkie, Public, all the links below to those ones. There's a ton of apps. Stereo is another one. I don't know. I'll put links below to all the apps that make you extra money as a driver. Oh, number 13, work on a business on the side while you drive. During or in between rides. Maybe you're a salesperson. Maybe you have a multi-level marketing scheme that you want to pitch to your passengers so that they sign up for your CBD oil company that costs $500 a month. Maybe you'll find your dream client. I don't know. Don't be pushy or weird about it, but like if your passenger's like, hey, you know, I just bought a house and I'm trying to remodel it, and you happen to have a construction company, then you might, you know, be able to wiggle that in the conversation somehow. Be like, yeah, you know, I love remodeling houses. That's my main job. And they might say, oh, I know somebody. Get creative with it. Maybe you're a blogger or a YouTuber like me. You can film videos or write blogs in between your rides. I don't know. You're gonna have a lot of downtime as a driver, so maximize it. Be creative, be innovative, get successful. Okay, number 14 is, I already talked about this, but don't talk too much to every rider. Not every passenger. I would say 80 to 90% of your riders don't care about what the heck you have to say. They don't care if your Aunt Beatrice just ran a marathon. They usually don't care. They just want to go to work. They just want to go out with their friends, whatever they're doing. A lot of times they just get going to appointments. They don't want to talk to you. Sorry to be harsh, but like they just don't. And you'll notice you'll start getting a lot better ratings and a lot better tips the less you try with talking too much. Number 15. Are your arms getting tired?
Yeah. And my eyes too from looking at this tiny screen.
Okay guys, my camera person is getting tired.
I need a little break here.
Please thumbs up the video for her, okay?
Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Number 15.
Oh, you've done an Instacart, right?
I have done Instacart, yeah.
Didn't you get deactivated from Instacart?
I did get deactivated.
She got deactivated from Instacart.
Instacart and Amazon Flex. Okay. I can hold it.
Okay, you can hold it now. Okay. All right, number 15 is do not chase the surge. So if there's, you know, Uber throws a promo out, oh, earn an extra $1 per ride in this zone, but you're like 10 miles away, don't be driving, wasting 10 miles, 10 minutes to get there. By the time you get there, the surge is probably gone. Number 16 is drive cautiously and follow the laws of the road. Now, it sounds super simple, but when you're driving for 8 hours a day, it's very easy to just be like speeding around. I've seen so many Doordash drivers, so many Uber drivers just racing around corners. And it's like, number one, you're more prone to get a ticket because you're driving a lot and a cop can pull you over. Number two, it's just dangerous. Driving is a dangerous activity. So many people die from driving. And when you're on the road, you know, like I'd say the average person drives maybe an hour a day ish. When you're driving 8 hours a day, you're 8 times more likely to get into a fatal accident. So please follow the law of the road for yourself and for others. If you're a caring person, follow the laws of the road. Number 17 is don't drive around looking for rides. You don't want to waste miles, wear and tear, gas, especially right now. Just sit in a parking lot, wait for the rides to come. They will come. And you could be potentially driving away from a ride if you drive around. Statistically, it doesn't make sense to drive around. Okay, number 18, use Uber and Lyft as a side hustle, not full time. Use it as a way to make income on the side in addition to your salary that you might have. Maybe you make $40,000, $50,000 a year, and you want to work on the weekends, increase your yearly income. I think that's the best way to do it. Number 19 is you can drive for both Uber and Lyft at the same exact time. Delivery apps too. Put them together. Go online on every app. As soon as you get a ride, go offline on the other ones. Then do that one. That way you're not waiting in between rides. Number 20, this one I love, or this one I made a huge mistake at this beginning. I was eating out all the time. I was like, oh, I just made 30 bucks, 40, 50 bucks. Let me go, spend 15 bucks on Chipotle. And then I realized crap, I'm wasting all the money that I earned by eating out. So what I started doing, I know it sounds weird, but you gotta cook, pack a lunch, bro. Pack some snacks. You'll save a lot more money, and it'll like stretch your profits more. You'll make more profits. So anyways, guys, those are 20 tips for new Uber drivers. Thank you so much. And again, thank you to Play Octopus. Come over here, guys. If you're not convinced yet, sign up for Play Octopus with our link in the description box. You'll get a free tablet and you'll start making some extra money. Thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. Make sure to like the video if you learned something new, and comment down below, did you learn anything new? And are there any other tips that I left out? Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.